Good morning. Happy Martin Luther King Day. A little bit of snow out there this morning. Hope everybody got in safely. Make sure you're driving safely. It looks like there's some freezing stuff underneath that snow, and it sounds like it's going to happen again tomorrow morning. So now that we've covered the Al Roker weather forecast, let's get on to business. I had mentioned at the meeting on Tuesday, our kickoff meeting, that I would be resuming my third Thursday and third Wednesday coaching this year, and I am. However, for January, we're going to do something a little bit different. Dirk, our speaker, talked a lot about listing inventory, how much listing inventory you have, how it's priced. Not how it's priced as far as dollars, it's $50,000 overpriced, but percentages. And Dirk shared with me at lunch afterward, and he shared a few forms with me, some techniques that I can help you, that the principal brokers can help you with your listing inventory. So we're going to do something different that should be fun. First time we've done it, we're going to have listing clinics. And those listing clinics, and you're going to get an email along with this Monday morning memo today with all the details on this. But the listing clinics, we're going to run it in Eugene on Monday the 30th at 9:30 in the morning. We're going to run it Tuesday up in Albany at 9:30 in the morning, and Tuesday afternoon over in Corvallis at 1:30 in the afternoon. And what we're going to do is we're going to ask you, first of all, to sign up at the front desk so that I know you're coming, because I need to get some stats together on your listing inventory. Bring a list of your listings as well as a miniature quick CMA, an updated CMA on each of your listings. And we're going to go through each listing and talk about, is it overpriced, what percent it is overpriced, do some brainstorming and some role-playing on how to have a conversation with the seller on that. This is all part of, I mentioned last Tuesday, this is the year of the integrity agent, and we're going to utilize a lot of stats to help us get what we need, which is more of our listings to sell. While we outperform the MLSs as far as our listing success rate, the number of our listings that actually sell versus listed, we can still make a dramatic improvement on that, so I'm very focused on that. So watch for that email. Make sure to sign up for those clinics. Again, that's going to be on Monday the 30th and Tuesday the 31st, depending on your office. And I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's going to be fun. Maybe a little uncomfortable for some of those that have had listings for 1,000 years. We're going to get them priced right or get rid of them or make sure they're giving you some benefits. So that is coming up, and I'm excited about that at the end of the month. I was just talking to an agent this morning who came in, treachered through the sleet and the snow and got here, and he was telling me a story about how he didn't have a lot going on this weekend, so he went out to preview a couple foreclosures as opposed to just sitting around doing nothing and wallowing. And he went out and previewed a couple foreclosures, and some people came up and said, "Hey, are you the listing agent?" He said, "No, I'm not, but what can I help you with?" They wanted to look at the property. It's about a $400,000 foreclosure. Look at the property. They called him an hour later and wrote an offer. Now, I tell you that story. We always hear those stories. Yes, they're 1 in a million, and I agree it's not the norm. But I think the point is, and the same agent was saying, "I don't really have anything going on today, but I know sitting at home on my couch I'm not going to get a lead. But here in the office answering phones, following up on leads, whether it's internet, phone calls, sign calls, whatever it is, I at least have a chance of getting a lead." I think that's a great attitude right now. You've got to be suit up, dress up, get in the game, and show up to work if you're going to get some leads. So congratulations to that agent, and that should be a lesson to all of us. Birthdays today. Karen Jones is off for her birthday, and Saturday, Fred Adams is having a birthday up in Corvallis. Happy birthday to both Karen and Fred. Anniversaries, we've got this week Brenda Johnson and Debbie Davila, formerly both from the coast. Debbie still works over at the coast and is based out of our Eugene office and serves Newport, Depot Bay, and Brenda has relocated to Corvallis. And they've both been with RE/MAX 3 years since they joined us. We're sure glad they're with us, and gives us a little coverage over up over at the coast, and also with Brenda over in Corvallis as well. So that's terrific. Here's a great quote that I pulled out of my little quote Bible this morning. The future depends on what you do in the present. The future depends on what you do in the present. And I think that goes back to my story with our agent this morning. Had he not gone out there and been in the game, and at least, even though he wasn't overly busy suiting up and showing up, he wouldn't have a closing here in another 30, 45 days, hopefully, on that $400,000 foreclosure. So what we do in the present, what we get in the future depends on the present, or something like that. That's what we've got today. I'm not redoing it. Goodbye. I'll see you at the end of the month for our listing clinics.